All right, well, let's move on. Um, this episode, we want to talk about our favorite business class products that we can actually book with points in 2025. Katie, why don't you kick it off with one of my favorites, and I'm pretty sure it's one of yours as well.
It is. Let's talk about Q Suites because this is one that everyone wants to book. It's a fantastic product. And I flew Q Suites a couple years ago and I paid 70,000 American Airlines miles plus $41 from JFK to Doha to the Maldives. And that's sort of the gold standard when you're booking Q Suites. If you can find that availability for 70,000 American Airlines miles, you're
Hmm.
golden. I also booked flying back for that same trip for like 85,000 Aeroplan points, I think I used. And that's still a good deal. I was happy to pay that. But I looked on seats.aero, actually, they have a Q Suites Finder tool. So you can just click on that and it will show you either 60 days of availability if you have the free membership or a whole year if you have the pro membership, and you can see a lot of the dates for 70,000. There are a lot of dates that I found, you could book through JetBlue for 90,000 miles, which again, it's not as amazing as that 70,000, but still, I would book that if that's the day that you
Yeah.
need to fly and you have JetBlue points. 90,000 for Q Suites is incredible, and that was to Doha. So that was from the US to Doha. So that is a great option, and while the availability can be few and far between, if you have some flexibility, it is still out there, and if you use that tool like, Seats.aero, Q Suites Finder, you will see a lot of options.
Hmm. Moving on, talking about some business class flights that I haven't booked yet, but I am trying very hard. I know it's possible. It's using Virgin Atlantic points to fly ANA, All Nippon Airlines. It's a Japanese airline that flies to the US and back to Tokyo. With Virgin Atlantic, if you can find availability, you can find it between 52,500 and 60,000 miles one way from the mainland of the US to Japan. Fees are going to be around $200, not the cheapest, but the quality, the product is really good. We hear nothing but good things about that. And you can, if you happen to be in Hawaii, it's even cheaper. I think it starts at 37,500 to
Mm.
fly business class. And from Hawaii, Katie, you actually fly their A380, which is they call it the Flying Hono.
Mhm.
It's like painted like a beautiful giant sea
Yes.
turtle.
Oh, I've seen that one.
Yeah, it's so cool. So that's
So the
I've got
moral of the
my
story is you fly to Hawaii, spend a couple days in Hawaii, and then book that flight to Japan.
exactly. Now we're talking because it's going to be cheaper and you get to fly in a giant turtle.
That's
I have
amazing.
my seats.aero alerts set up, so if you guys see me flying on a turtle next year, you know why.
I want pictures. The next one I wanna talk about is one that I booked, and actually by the time this episode airs, I will have already flown it, and that is
Ooh,
Condor Airlines, which I have never flown before. It's a German airline, and I booked, from Boston to Frankfurt for 55,000 miles and $48,
sweet.
which is great. Lie flat seats, I'm excited to try a new product, and one thing that I've noticed about these Condor flights, we've seen a lot of availability pop up in recent months. We've actually had some award alerts go out on upgradedpoints.com for that Condor Airlines business class availability at 55,000 miles. So that is a great option with some decent award availability at the moment. And I booked that with Alaska. Okay, next one is KLM and Air France. They share a um, rewards platform, Flying Blue, and I've booked both of these. The KLM business class, actually, by the time this airs, I will be potentially, actually, I have to double check the date. I might be actually flying right now. Or
Ooh,
if not, I will talk about it as soon as I get back. So KLM business class, where you get those cool little Delft houses. I'm very
oh yeah.
excited when you're flying to and from Amsterdam intercontinent, like over the ocean. And I booked that for 48,500 points via Virgin. It did have
Mm-hmm.
$400 in taxes and fees.
Mm.
Not
Points is a
amazing.
good deal.
Points is a great deal, but you know what? It was the day I wanted, and I'll pay that, that's fine.
Yeah.
Like, to me, that's still a deal.
Mm-hmm.
Um, if I have to pay taxes and fees, sometimes it's cool. And then Air France, I flew twice last year. One time, JFK to Paris, I flew Air France Business. I paid 44,000 miles and $200. I was able to take advantage of a 25% transfer bonus from Amex that time. It was originally 50,000 points, which is sort of their standard. And then I also flew from Paris to JFK. That one was 50,000. Higher taxes on that one again, 382. But it was the day I needed, and if I can get that on the day I need, if I have to pay a few $100 in taxes,
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
No complaints. I agree.
Mm. Yep.
Um, I'm going to take it back to Japan. This is one I actually booked last year, so I know it's possible. It's 60,000 American airline miles and only $5.60 in fees. And that is flying on Japan Airlines metal from many airports in the US. Think New York, Chicago, Dallas, LA, Boston. These are all available for 60,000 in business class, if you can find availability, of course, and just $5 in fees. And again, just like
That's
ANA,
amazing.
yeah, it's a great product. The service is incredible, the food is good, and just the price is unbeatable.
Yeah, that price, come on. Japan is on my list, so I'm hoping I can make that booking in the next year or 2.
Let's do it. We'll have
Yeah,
a
absolutely.
podcast recording from Tokyo.